Shout out to everybody in the battle rap community. I want to talk to y'all real quick. So it looks like TSU SURF, he went live and he was basically saying on his live that he don't want to battle rap no more. You know what I mean? Like, this is pretty much it for him. He's done with it. You know, so y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section below about that. I thought he was kind of trolling, bro. You know, but then I looked at his Twitter and he seems like he's getting a little bit more serious with it. So, you know, if y'all want TSU SURF to continue to battle, y'all might want to hit him up and say, yo, we want you to continue to battle. If you don't, if you fine with it, you know, him just bowing out like that, you know what I mean? It is what it is. He'd already made the statements, and he basically was saying, like, he's making like tons of money, like just doing him. Like, he don't really need battle rap, like, at this point. He's saying, like, I think he was wearing like the same hoodie for like 2 weeks, and he was just like, yo, it's the Gucci hoodie that he wore in the battle against 40 Bars, and he was just like, you know, just wearing this hoodie, I done made like $30,000 like in a week, you know, so I don't even need like battle rap, and I don't, you know what I mean, like, I wear the same clothes and like make racks and racks and racks, like I don't need like pretty much the added stress of battle rap. So, you know, it is what it is on that. My thing is, Surf, if you gonna retire, you know, you gotta go out actually like winning like the battle. You know, if you retire now, I don't think that makes sense. You know, so, but shout out to you, you know, if that's what you want to do. Like, the community gonna support you however, you know, which way you want to move with that. But there are some battles that people still want to see you take. Some people still want to see you take the battle between you and John the Don. My personal opinion, I'll stay away from that battle. If I was you, I'll probably battle some other people and then maybe like save that John the Don battle for like a Summer Madness. Do it that way, you know, knock some of that. I can't really say rust because you've been active, but make sure you can complete 3 rounds and then like maybe take John the Don to somebody like after a while. You know, it's still a lot of money in battle rap, but you know, if you feel like the stress is too much, maybe dealing with the fans, dealing with everything as a whole is too much, and you feel like, hey, you had enough, it is what it is, you know what I mean? But that's the news, that's what he's talking about. Now, I do want to say this. TAY ROC, you know, Mook, this battle that's about to happen, I don't know if y'all even understand how serious or important this battle is. I was just on the phone like talking to somebody, and we was talking about the battle. And like how it's being broken down is like, dude was saying, I was on the phone, and he was just like, yo, Lux is probably better than everybody in any other class, which is crazy, right? You know what I mean? Because you got, not better than anybody, but you know, the class of Lux is still better than everybody else. Because you got to think about the John the Dimes and people like that. Lux is still technically better than all the other classes like preceding, you know what I mean? Like that's after him. You know, and Mook, you're one of the forefathers of battle rap. People really look at you like they renown you as one of the greats. You know, you're Mount Rushmore to a lot of people, not necessarily because of the battles that you had, but people put you up there just because of the wars that you had, the things that you were able to bring to battle rap to make it more interesting. You going in on Cassidy, you just out in the field like battling. You know, the J Mills battle, like the hype that was around the time, you know, constantly staying visible and doing what you needed to do to solidify yourself in the culture and make yourself, you know what I mean, like an icon in a sense, like in battle rap. So shout out to you for that. You sat out long enough, you played it smart, got the money that you felt like it was deserved, you know, to come your way. You got that for whatever battles, you know, and then you got busy, you know, with, you battle A-Verb, and now you about to, you know, you tried to battle Briz Rothstein, now you about to battle Rock. So shout out to you for that. Now, Rock on the other hand, you know, I feel like Rock, like what I was saying earlier, the Lux, like people like that, you know what I mean? I think Lux is still better than a lot of people like in classes like after him, you know? So with that, I will say this. You represent the new school battle rappers, period. The new era of the URL. That's what you represent. You were the face of that. You know, so you going up against Mook, that was like the leader of like, not, I wouldn't say leader, but like the face of the before, like the URL, you know what I'm saying? The before the face. of before the YouTube era, you were the face, MURDA MOOK. So if Rock, you going up against this, you got to understand, bro, you got to put on for all these people, that people believe are not better than the first class. So this means you can't just be up there gun barring. You know what I mean? You can't do that, bro. Like, you got to be well-rounded in this battle, but you also have to be smart to where you don't step outside of your lane so much to where it's just not effective. I felt that what you did with Daylight, even though I got you losing the battle, I thought that was fire, what you did with Daylight. You know what I mean? But you still got to be Rock at the same time. You know what I mean? So you might have to, and that could play against you. You bring Dracula out there since Halloween, that's probably what you're going to do. That's kind of like, Mook will probably be able to predict that that's what you're going to do, and that could backfire on you. So you got to start thinking about, like, I have to be a defensive battle rapper. Do I really want to come out as Dracula on Halloween? This is obvious. Is Mook going to have something prepared for that? Am I going to be talking about my resume, running this down to Mook and, incorporating bars and telling a story and painting a picture, painting a narrative like a Goods, like those old Lions Den cats, like a Head Ice, or, what I'm saying, like a Lux or a Mook. You have to be able to paint a story to make battle rappers feel like everything that Mook is saying is ineffective. I think that is where you're going to struggle at, bro. You know what I mean? And I feel like with Mook, you about to battle this guy from the new era. Like Vixen was telling you, you got an animal on your hands. This dude ain't no joke. You about to battle somebody that you never stood in front of nothing like that before. You battle Averb, you ain't battle nobody like Rock, bro. You ain't battle nobody spitting in your face, like going crazy. You know what I mean? You ain't stood in front of that. So I'm interested to see how you're gonna respond, dealing with a battler like that. Now, I will say this, Mook. I do feel like, after really thinking about it, the old school Mook could possibly work, in that small room setting when nobody's cutting you off. It could potentially work. I'm just being real. Nobody's cutting you off. They're going to let you get through your rounds. They're not going to, you know what I mean? If they're supposedly, nobody's going to stop each other, that's basically like no time limits. Y'all got to be cognizant these cameras are recording. Some cameras, they can only record for so long, but you also got to make sure you can get your material out, Mook, in a decent amount of time to where you're not running over the time. You rapping for 10 minutes like per round and people just tired of hearing you. You don't want to do that. But Mook, you like to paint a narrative. You like to, put a narrative out there, put a story out there, like walk people through the process of you breaking somebody down. I think that's dope. Nobody can do it better than you. You know what I mean? Doing that. But you also got to think, bro, Rock is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, he could get crazy on you. Right when he knows he's into some... that's when the best Rock comes out, like him versus Calico. You know what I mean? He knew he was going up against something crazy with Daylight. Dracula came out, something we never seen before. I still got him losing, but that battle was so fire, it's not a negative on him. You know what I mean? Or him going up against Hollow to Die, you get the seatbelt line. Like him going up NWX versus gun titles, you get a crazy right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you getting that when he knows he's being put up against some serious like competition, and he knows what he's about to deal with you. So you got to understand you going up against a lot of energy. So I mean, I don't know. I'm curious to see how this is going to play out. I done called out. I'm going to be watching it. But Mook, what I'm trying to say is you're representing for before the YouTube era. You know what I mean? Like, think about that. You got to show these people why y'all are still the top elite in doing this. That's what I'm saying. And Rock, it is like a heavy weight on you right now. Like, you got the weight of everybody that came after them is on you. And you have to show Mook why he can't rock or he can't mess with these new generations of battle rappers. You got a lot of people behind you. And I was just talking to somebody on the phone. They're like, yo, like, I don't even think Rock is the underdog at this point. You know, and I thought about that, and I'm like, when you look at the comments, it's kind of even. You know what I mean? You got people liking Rock, people liking, Mook. It's kind of even. But I feel like, Mook is going to always be held at a higher esteem. But the performance that he had versus Averb, I don't feel like was enough to make it to where we still like holding Mook way up here. You know what I mean? Or not me, but like people in general are just holding Mook way up here. Mook, you got to fight for that, bro. Like, because battle rap is becoming what have you done for me lately, not my legend. And much respect to you. The thing I like about how you moving now is you willing to take the battles. You willing to get in the ring. You willing to show people that you can, rock out in this generation. But you about to go up against something that's crazy. You ain't never seen, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people have never seen Rock live. I've seen him live probably about 4 different times, like in different battles. You know what I'm saying? I know how he can get, and you got to do your research to know who you about to be battling, bro. You saying that you don't know he's choked in X, Y, and Z battle or threw up, like, in battles or, and you don't know, like, which battle he did what in and this happened. And you know what I mean? Like, that could be a problem. You getting up in front of somebody that you about to underestimate. So I'm still rocking with Rock on this one. I know Mook is going to come in there. He's going to do what Mook does. He's excited about this battle. When I talked to him a while ago, he seemed excited, like he really wants to win this battle and show people like what's up. But he was also excited about the Averb battle. And some people gonna say like they feel like Mook won that battle. Some people gonna say they feel like Averb won that battle. It is what it is, but he's excited about the battle. Rock seems very comfortable, like he feels like he knows what he's gonna do with this battle between him and Mook. I just want a classic. And I don't think people understand how important this is. You know what I'm saying? The new URL versus the old Smack era. You know what I mean? And I want to see how the roads collide and a great performance. I don't want nobody to be trying to fight. I don't want none of that. I want y'all to get through y'all material. You know what I mean? And I don't think Rock's coming with that. I think Rock's coming with energy to be going crazy on you. You know what I mean? But I don't think Mook's coming to fight or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it out there as a fan. I don't want to see none of that. I want to see y'all get in the ring, do what y'all got to do, and get up out of there. Like, period. You know what I mean? And don't, URL, they got whatever going on with caffeine. Don't be messing that up. And, everybody is probably going to be watching this, on Halloween. So I'm excited about it. Y'all do y'all best. But at the same time, realize, Rock, you got the whole, everybody that came after Mook, you know what I'm saying? All the classes after that, that's probably who's going to be rocking with you. That's who you represent. This better be the best Rock we ever seen in our life, bro. This is like the end game. This is not like, you know what I mean? You could just take, you know what I mean? Take like, 3 minute, 30-second rounds. Like, he about to be rapping Rock. I hope you know that. I hope you realize that. You know what I mean? You better come with some 5 to 7 minute rounds, 5 to 10 minute rounds if you need it. If he's just rapping, you lose that coin toss, you better know you got enough ammunition to deal with him. See what you're going to do in that first round and do what you got to do. Same thing with Mook. We know you coming with the material. We know you can rap for 30 minutes in one round. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'm excited. Everybody, you know what I mean? Like, I want to see more promotion, obviously. But at the same time, y'all do what y'all got to do. No fighting. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out of here. Y'all come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. And let me know what y'all think about Surf saying he's going to retire. You know what I mean? I'm out. Come rate, subscribe. Peace.